I am going to get ready somewhat quick, but as soon as I started, I heard Riley throw down his toys like he was going to come up here and help. Would not be surprised by that. Hold on. Don't know why the lights were on that mirror. Okay. I started off with my wonderful Uology protecting veil. I was thinking of perfecting because I did the perfecting mask last night. It's got some SPF in it, and I'm going to lock that in with my primer. If you guys are watching the replay, throw me a hashtag replay so I can say thanks for watching. And if you have questions along the way, throw them at me and I will answer when I watch or when I get the notifications of them. Oh, okay. I'm not ready, you guys. I barely got to spend time with her this morning for her birthday, but my little princess is 6 and it's like, I don't know how it happened. No idea. It all happened so quick. But then again, we also have a 4th grader, and I don't know how that happened. Like, I was filling out his paperwork from his teacher, and all of a sudden it hit me like, he's not in 3rd grade anymore. He's in 4th grade. What happened? Right in front of my face. Guys, you know me. I'm always looking for stuff that happens to be right in front of me. I am going to clean all my brushes off as I go today because I realized when I sat down that one of my Addiction Shadow palettes was sitting out and I don't remember using it recently. So I'm going to bet that some of my brushes are just a little dirty. Okay, so I am going to start off with my brows. I'm going to try to not look like such a hot mess because this morning, let me tell you, I probably look scary getting the kids on the bus. I don't know why, but I just could not sleep last night. I was nervous that I'm just taking the pink from my Obsession Brow Palette and going around my brows to kind of help when I go to line and fill them in. I was nervous last night that I didn't have everything ready, that I wasn't going to be able to find anything I wanted to this morning. We've been working on our kitchen, so some of the stuff got packed away in boxes. I was like, no, I remember seeing their lunch boxes out. I remember leaving them out because I didn't want them to be lost. And then this morning, I go to get the kids' lunches ready. Cannot find Ellie's lunchbox anywhere. And I swear I left it out. I swear. I have no idea where it is. The kids have no idea where it is. They don't remember seeing it. Yeah, sure. And Shay comes out of his room carrying his lunchbox and goes, well, mine's here. Well, that helps. But so I had to find I had one that somebody got Riley as a kind of a toy last year because everyone else was getting backpacks and lunch boxes and he wasn't. So I'm taking my darker of the two and I am outlining my brow. And I had to use that one for Ellie today. And then, of course, I couldn't find their, it's not Tupperware, but I have like these reusable bags that I use. I kind of went out of the line here, so it's really easy to just kind of wipe it away when it's on that pink part, which is nice. I couldn't find any of those. We were just all over the place this morning. It was fun. So I had to wrap Shay's sandwich in plastic, which it was lucky we had that. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in the front. And then I use the lighter of the two colors to fill in, because I don't have a lot that needs to be filled in. If I have one spot that's a little more rough, I'll use the darker color. But if I do the darker all the way through my brows, it doesn't blend with my brow as much. So you can see where I've got like right here is a little bit lighter. I'll go through that with the darker, or I'll mix the two so it's blended better. Boom. It still looks slightly uneven. That's okay. I'm going to go through I'll go through it with a brush at the end and kind of clean up any spots that are uneven. And then I had to deal with the whole, like, wondering if Ellie actually found the right teacher, because, of course, they changed her teacher on her, and she knew exactly where Mrs. Andrews was and knew where her class was, and they switched her teacher on us. So she was nervous about where to go, and when I asked Shay if he would help her, he like threw his hands in the air and he was like, okay. So I don't know if he actually did or not. He's like, well, didn't you show her at the open house? I'm like, yeah, but I found out her teacher got changed after that. I don't know, you guys. I'm super nervous. But her teacher emailed me and said that she met her and got to class okay. So I was actually really thankful for that. And she's told me that she wants to go by Danelle this year and not Ellie, because she has an Eli and a L or an Ella in her class. And then there's the other kindergarten class has an Ellie and an Ella too. And she said that's just too confusing. I'm like, yeah, you're right. That is a little confusing. Whatever floats your boat. I asked her if she wanted to go by Danny instead, and she said no. So, though she does remind me of Danny from Hocus Pocus, the cute little redhead in that movie. So maybe someday she'll want to go by it. That one spot is still slightly uneven. I'm struggling today, you guys. We're riding the struggle bus for real. Riley is playing with this toy Ellie got for her birthday yesterday. And he cheats at it. It's a game, and it's like a fishing game. And it like spins around, and as it like hits different spots, the fish open their mouth, and you're supposed to try to fish them. And he gets annoyed and cheats, and he just uses his hand and grabs them. It's the cutest thing ever, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Okay, so even though I did use primer, and these have built-in primer, I'm just getting extra primed, which works for me. I have some larger pores, so I like having the extra, extra primer. Wow, I can't word today. Okay, so I'm using my lighter of my two colors, which is Scarlet, to kind of highlight. And it's also going to blend, I think that's good, with my organza, because I'm slightly too light for it, just slightly. So my brush, it's right here. Yeah, guys, right in front of my face again. So I kind of blend the lighter color first under my eyes, because I don't want that color to get mixed with the darker color. And then I blend the other two together, because it doesn't matter, because then they mix together. I just don't want to mix the darker color right under my eyes, because I use that kind of like concealer. It actually works better than my concealer, because it's just a little more like creamy, and that feels good on my skin. My skin's kind of dry right now. Probably all that pool water drying my skin out. And then as I blend it in, I'm kind of hitting that pink right around my brows, and it's blending out that pink and covering it up so you can't even tell. And make make sure you go down your neck so you don't have. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna use that today. We're gonna use Sisterly. This is the blush I've been gravitating towards. Trying to find my bronzer. Everything's all over the place because somebody was getting into my, sorry, hold on. No. Sorry, I was trying to make sure my phone was muted because I just noticed I got a notification. That's not the brush I'm looking for. That's the brush I'm looking for. I'm just gonna use bronzer to add a little more dimension and make it look like I got a tiny bit more sun than I did this summer. I had like a few weeks going where I was starting to get darker. It never lasts long for me. Never lasts long for me. Either that or else it takes until about September for me to get color. This year I got it early and it's already fading. Over the blush a little bit. And then I'm gonna blend it in with my brush that's right in front of my face. And this is a lot darker than it should be. I only use this in setting powder. Why is it so almost brown? So I'm just using my, oh, that's better. I'm just using my brush cleaner. And it's like dry shampoo for your brush. I don't know why it's so dirty. I mean, I probably do know why. Probably has something to do with the birthday girl. She likes to play with my makeup every once in a while. So. And just kind of set my makeup in place a little bit after blending it out. I like to use the setting powder and the setting spray to mostly get right around where my glasses go because I hate getting makeup on my glasses. It grosses me out. What am I going to do, you guys? Should I do eyeshadow? I think I might do something a little, just really simple. I might just do something nude. Let me look through my 2 different 25 palettes here. I was looking through all our eyeshadows the other day, you guys. And if you ever want to see an eyeshadow on, let me know. I'm only missing 3 or 4, and then I have some of the new, there's 8 new ones, and I have some of those coming. So, you're going to start it off with Balance, please, Balance, Stay. I'm going to take the color Timid, keep them back here. This is a really good color for my skin tone. It's about the same color, and I kind of am going all over my eye, mostly to cover up where I have that pink around there, but I also have veins in my eyelids that show up really bright. Like right in here you can see I've got a really dark vein there, and I just kind of covered up with the eyeshadow. And then I also have a freckle in this eye, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can't even cover that up. Half the time it looks like I just hit my eye with mascara. That's how noticeable that one always is. Okay, the next step, I am going to take a little bit of, this one's called Astute, and I am going to not use this brush because I didn't clean that one off. And I'm going to use, this is my crease brush. I'm going to go into my crease with it. And this and my blending brush are probably my 2 most used brushes, because this one does a really good job of getting right into the crease. And I kind of go over just a little bit because it helps make my eyelid look larger. I have hooded eyes, so I want to make that crease as deep as possible to make that lid stand out more. You notice I don't have much of an eyelid right now, which is why I always use something light and shimmery on my lid because it helps it pop. In contrast, if you use something shimmery in your crease or in this upper part right here, it makes that part stand out and will make your lid less noticeable, which will make your lid look smaller. And then I going to, this one is, yeah, that one's clean. I'm just going to take a tiny bit, a little bit darker. This one's called Gullible. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that right in the outer corner, just to give a little bit more dimension. Just kind of like contouring, where you're making that part darker. It gives more dimension to your eye. And then you also go almost like a V around your eye, where you go right along here. And it gives more depth and dimension to that eyelid. It makes the eyelid look larger. And we're going to take our little sponge brush, which has cat hair on it, not surprising. A little bit of rose water. Rose water helps make pigment pop. And the color I want is not in here. It must be in my colorful palette. There it is, right? Yes. I'm going to use, this is called Gentle, and it's got a little bit of a pink tone to it, but it's kind of nude too. I'm just going to pop that right along my lid. The rose water helps it go right in place. It helps the shimmer stay where I want it. Perfecto. Okay, put my eyeshadows back over here and hide them under my notebook so the kids have no idea where they are. Hopefully. There it is. My mascara. I put this in my bra so it warms up and it helps it go on smooth. It's my little magic trick. Wiping off that wand, you guys. I'm literally trying to get as much off as possible. It's how I do our lipstick and everything. It helps for a smoother application. And as I blink, twirling my wand through so I don't hit my eyeshadow. I don't know what it is, but my one side always turns out better than the other side. Boom. There we go. Boom lashes. Touch up the bottom ones just a tiny bit. And then I take all that excess that I wiped off and push it back into the bottle. Boom. No waste. Okay. Lips. Oh, lips. Thinking of lip stain. I've been digging the lip stains lately because they're so easy. Because then I don't ever have to touch them up. Ooh. Let's see. I don't know which I feel like using. Not that one. That one's too bright. Hold up. I think. Hey, Cass! Starstruck. What lip stain should I use, Cass? I'm not using Skittish. That's a little too bright. Starstruck, Sleek, Simple, Sucker Punch, Sappy, Shy. Oh, choices. I might go Sappy. I think I'm gonna go Sappy. Yeah, put them all back. Go. There we go. And then I have to find the book I'm supposed to read to Ellie's class today. She wants me to read Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and her copy is falling apart. Sappy's always so good. It is. And on me, it's like just a little bit darker than my natural lip, so it's not too bold, but it's not too nude. And just like my mascara, I wiped it all off. And then put it on. And if it's not dark enough, you can go through with another layer. You can see where I like nervously chewed on my lip yesterday. Or last night. Or this morning. One of those times. Okay. My setting spray. I almost forgot. Uh-oh. You missed it all, Riley.
What?
There we go. That bottle's running low. I'm going to have to get a new one.
Miss what?
You didn't get to say hi. Do you need to say hi really quick?
Oh.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Hi.
You gotta stick your hand up so you can see it. Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye. We gotta go see Sissy at school. Oh, don't act shy. I know you're not. Go get the dog. Go tell that doggy to be quiet. It's most likely the mail coming. All right. I have to go read to Ellie's class.
I did.
Cassie says hi. Say hi, Cassie.
Hi, Cassie.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna get running. I have to get clothes on him before we go. Might be a good idea.
And Nanny Star.
Sure. Yeah, you guys. Okay. I got nothing. I'm just excited to actually, be able to go live and only have one kid bugging me, which is amazing. You want over on that side? There's no chair over there.
No, I want to stand over there.
Oh, you just want to stand over there? Okay, we can do that in a second. Have a good day, you guys. We're gonna... I don't know. I have to figure out what he's whining about. We're whiny. It's whiny time. Have fun, guys. Bye.